I'll probably use most of this footage later on, so it's okay. Right. Hello and welcome to Shed Talk. Today on the podcast we've got Cain and Callum and Cain. Hello guys.
Right, man,
Yeah.
how's it going?
Nice.
So we were talking about Sonic, the new Sonic trailer, wasn't we? And how they've refurbished the character with its graphics. What do we think?
Well, I mean, I suppose it's better than the other one.
Yeah, that's
there's
true.
nothing like it, is there?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I'd say it's good.
Good.
Yeah,
Why do you think it was good?
Well, it's not been adapted into into a movie,
Yeah.
so it's good to see that being happening. You know, because it's a game, you don't really dive into his character as a person. So maybe having it in a movie, you can do other stuff in a different format.
I thought it was good with Dr. Eggman. I thought that was good in the first trailer anyway. I liked what's the actor called again?
oh, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I think he's good. I think he suits that. He suits the bad guy, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's more like a comedy thing anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's like what Jim Carrey does, really, isn't it?
It's true. It's fitting for what he does, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at playing the villain and stuff like that. He's got that sort of quirky side to it.
Yeah. So how do you think
Yeah.
the new trailer compares to how it originally was? Not regarding the graphics of Sonic.
The original.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How it's
film.
different
Yeah.
apart from the look of Sonic.
Well, there's only so much you can do, really. It's originally a game, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's
True.
only so much you can do. Some people obviously you need to stay in its lane. Some people say, "Oh, don't make a film out of it." I mean, for what they've actually done with it, they've done a good job of it compared to the first one. But the reviews of the first one is pretty bad, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty sure. What about have you seen the fans saying, "Oh, we want this change and we want more things added in," thinking they've got full control of the creative team of the Sonic production? Do you think that's right?
No.
No.
They wanted, big cars, the big purple car.
No.
It's he's a character in Sonic. They wanted him in it and his sidekick or something, and that's because of all the fans. And all the fans have been emailing in and writing and saying, "We want that done." Do you think they should listen to them?
Yes and no.
Well, I mean, what they could do, they could say if it does become a good film, it does well. If it does, they could make a sequel if it got that far. And you could have they've got Knuckles and the red one, all the
Knuckles
Tails
even
one.
in it.
Well, he's part of Sonic, isn't he? Really?
I think it's just.
You know what I mean? You got other characters in Sonic.
Yeah, I think all it is in this is just Sonic and Eggman.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Is,
So if they made say if it did do well and they made a sequel, and they could introduce other characters from
they could
the franchise.
They could have been introducing those characters later on. They could have.
Because with it being its first film, it's
after.
mainly about Sonic, anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. I don't really get it as well, because if you think about it, Sonic's the one that's not allowed in the universe, but no one really cares about Eggman, and Eggman's meant to be, one of the superhero characters anyway, type of thing. He's not a normal human, is he?
I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, but it's they're not raising eyebrows at Eggman, but they're fine with Sonic, and I thought they was kind of on the same wavelength anyway.
Yeah.
The same type of universe. I thought they was on their own planet. If you get what I mean, I didn't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you.
Because from the storyline, what I've gathered up to now in the trailer, the actual president of the United States is it based in it? I'm pretty sure it is. The army. They've asked Eggman to come into it and help. So why would they ask him if he's a bit like him? So I don't really get that. I know it's the last resort to ask Eggman because he's a bit of an evil guy, but I don't get that.
And then they're still beef
We'll have to
anyway.
find out.
Yeah, they don't. I know they don't like each other. Because obviously he does all the bad shit in the world on that, so
Yeah.
yeah. But you're looking forward to it. Will you watch it?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it. You know, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not really like. I played a Sonic game on PlayStation 2 when I had it when I was younger, but I've not really enjoyed it. Like I played it, but I wasn't like fully engaged with it. Like played it
Yeah.
and I don't really know these characters, so
Well, I
maybe
used to love
this coming out, it can hopefully get me introduced to these characters and
Yeah, it could
enjoy
reignite
the
fans
whole
and enjoy it. You know,
Yeah,
the
exactly,
originals
and
and whatnot.
it can bring in so many other people into the fandom, and I think that's a good thing.
I think it's Sega's own fault with the downfall of all the Sonic games anyway, because it made stupid games like Sonic the Hedgehog Werewolf and shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's
yeah.
fucking stupid. Like, are you even thinking that? Like,
I didn't mind
that's
that one, but
the
I get
negatives of
like
it,
they have like Sonic Generations, or they have like
Yeah.
the younger Sonic, like that was a bit shit.
it's like there were certain things how they were running into the ground with all the the games and stuff.
Yeah.
They wasn't spending the time or anything.
Like they're still making Sonic games now, aren't they? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
saw
not-
what was out recently, like is it Forces or something like that. It was like there's different characters on the cover, and you're just like, who's that?
Yeah,
Who's that meant to be like? Like they're just making stuff up at this point.
Yeah, no.
I think one good thing about the trailer is like when the trailer starts, it starts off like not the 2D format from like the old the original Sega
Yeah,
and like say like the original PlayStations and that. You know, like the way it was original,
mm,
and then it kind of go like it kind of transitions into the film, like the
Yeah.
graphics from there. Like I think that
That's
they've
a
done
good
that
idea.
pretty well.
That's a really
Like,
did I think I might have forgotten this, but in the new trailer, did they have the rings on the Sega side? You know, as the intro.
yeah.
Did they have it on the new one and not on the original trailer? Am I right with that?
I can't remember really,
Yeah,
but I noticed it. I did notice it on the new one.
yeah.
Like it stood out enough to go, oh,
Jaden, on the original trailer, was the rings in it on the intro?
I don't think so.
No.
Well, they brought out.
I thought it was a
another
bit obnoxious to do that.
Well, there was
Like to
another
actually bring the
trailer.
rings out, and they even added in the sound effects of the rings. Like they thought,
Yeah.
let's add it in anyway. Like they wasn't even asked to do that. I haven't seen anywhere where they was asked to do them, and they've just added it in. Like I just thought it was a bit obnoxious, and it's literally when you watch the trailer and listen to it, it goes right through your ears. Like it sounds horrible. Like the actual sound of the rings, it sounds horrible. It's like they just thought, yeah, just put it in so the fans don't cry again. That's why.
I mean, I suppose it's like it's better than forgetting where it originally started. At least they keep like the old some of like the good stuff in there. Like
Yeah, but I feel like it's an intro, and if they didn't have it in the original version of the trailer,
because like what's Sonic without rings?
yeah, but it's just a Sega song. Like I get that it's Sonic, and they have like the main aspect of it is Sonic collecting rings and stuff. Yeah, but it just felt unneeded in there. Like as the intro, it felt unneeded. Considering you could watch the first one, and I didn't even have an issue with the first intro on the first trailer.
But they brought another one out. Like there was an original trailer before this one.
Yeah,
I didn't
Oh,
even know that. No, I didn't even know
you do know Sonic was like redone.
Yeah, you saw the old one where it was like everyone's like going, oh, there's nothing like Sonic.
that. Oh yeah, well I seen a picture, but I didn't know that they had.
Yeah,
They brought out
that's
a
the
trailer.
old trailer. That was brought in about
I
May time.
seen the picture, then they changed, the way he looks.
Yeah,
But I never seen the trailer.
right.
First
I
one.
get it.
So I was aware that
Like,
that they changed, that it's been remodeled, but I've never seen the original.
What about Tyson Fury and his song with Robbie Williams?
Oh yeah. That's a different one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every day you see that.
What are the? Is it decent? or-
I think it's
Is
good
that
what he's doing. Robbie Williams and Tyson Fury. It seems like a bit of an odd match, but it's good that he's doing a music video.
Yeah. It seems to like the similar people, like in terms of the personalities. I get like one of them does music and one of them does the boxing, but they're kind of similar with how they act and everything. They have the same thoughts and everything by the looks of it and the way they talk. So
Yeah.
I'd say they're kind of.
It's alright. It's you can find it a little bit catchy.
Yeah, because I seen an interview of them, talking about the song post making it. They sounded like pretty good friends, really. And even Tyson
he said Robbie Williams said like a bit ago we wanted to get Tyson Fury in a song. Anyway, that's probably where it came from. Really.
To be fair though, Robbie Williams has picked the best time to bring Tyson Fury back into the mix because he's came back after ages of being depressed and brought him. It's after the fight with Wilder, and all the hype around that. It's kind of stuck with Fury from that fight, and Robbie Williams is like taking a bit from it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of worked nicely for him with his, fans and everything. He's kind of expanding a bit more into the boxing world. So it's not bad on his part, really. But the song's a bit cheesy.
Yeah.
Like, but I think it's
It's
I'd
all
say
a fun bit though.
the
isn't
climax. The climax to actual.
The end of it.
Yeah, it's a decent song. Like considering it's Tyson Fury, like it's the very fact that his name's put into the song. I think that's pretty good. Like it doesn't sound good with his vocalist, the way he sings and everything. But he kind of tried to like help that with the autotune and everything, but it just didn't sound right in the end with that. But
yeah, but it's Tyson
Well,
Fury,
yeah,
isn't it? He's not
yeah.
really singing, like,
true.
oh, he's saying, oh,
I don't really have that much against it. At the end of the day, it's just
I mean, you can't stand to it also, so.
Yeah.
it's just having fun.
I'd say the only bit of the song I didn't like is the lyrics. Spend, spend, spend.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that. It didn't like fit
In
in
what
well.
way?
Like it was dead happy. Like it's still happy. The way it's been sung is still happy,
Yeah.
but it's just a different, idea to it. And it's like Christmas is money.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah,
the idea that I've got off it. Like they said, all the nice bits about having family and friends around and everything, and like having parties and whatever. Then you're just going to say spend, spend, spend.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like-
I get that.
It's like it's reminding you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you say, it's the sake of like the thought and like having a family around them
And it's all about
Yeah.
them.
It's like it's bad in terms of like the writing of it. Like they know what they're doing with it, and it kind of fits because what is it? Like what's the lyrics before spend, spend, spend? Do you remember? It's something END, so it does fit into it in terms of its rhythm. But it's just like, well, let's just like put this in, like as a slick reminder into like, yeah, this is what we want you to do. Because someone's probably been nagging down their ears, saying like, oh, you want them to buy your book and everything, like little things.
Yeah.
It could be.
Could be.
So I don't know. But yeah, with the depression of like Tyson Fury, that was pretty bad, wasn't it? With the car incident where he's thinking of driving, and ended it all into that wall or something.
Well, I was gonna say something. Yeah, I think like with like the music video, I think that's good for him. It's just finished his like depression and
No, I have to stop going to say his stomach on
I didn't like my stomach. My stomach.
You want his feet as well.
My stomach.
No,
I heard something.
Oh, yeah, the audio.
No, I heard something.
That's what I mean.
I know.
No, it might not.
It-
Be. I
it's
just
not.
heard something.
I
Yeah, no,
I
I-
didn't feel
Yeah, no, I just heard something like.
it. Right, we'll stop.
Sounded weird.
Right, we'll stop.
Right. So what you were saying?
Yeah, go on to the KSI. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Say-
Do that in a second. Yeah.
You got in as well.
No, we'll keep that one. That's
You
true.
get to go about.
Right,
No.
that's funny for us.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
What was you attempting to say before
I was-
something? So.
Are we recording now?
Yeah.
For the actual.
Yeah,
To put in.
Still, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But right. Okay. So yeah, with the music video and Tyson Fury, I think you brought up about his depression. I think that it's good in that sense, like he's getting out and he's enjoying himself like with music and stuff like that, and he's doing something different.
Yeah, like he had that phone call with. Who was it again? The name. Who had the phone call with? You don't remember? No. So I had a phone call with someone related to boxing, don't I? Someone in the boxing world. No. We had a phone call to like, for him to get to grips with like overcoming depression and everything again, getting back into boxing and soon enough facing Wilder and basically being the name on the streets again. So yeah, but how do you think he got to that point of like being depressed? What do you think the mind games behind it all is? Like considering he did so well, and like we haven't heard of him for ages, and now he's back again.
No, I mean,
Well, it's that.
you don't always know what's happening, do you? Really? Like,
Yeah,
you could have like issues with family.
because he did say like I
a
watched.
lot of celebrities, like boxers and musicians,
They're
do get
in the
depressed.
media like this. Their life is like is so exposed to everyone. Like it's like
Like publicity.
yeah, you can see anything. Like pretty much 9 out of 10. Like you can see pretty much every aspect of their life,
Yeah,
and it's all been put onto like media and stuff like that. And he's like his figure and stuff like that, and everything is just being exposed to everyone. And,
Yeah.
It's you can't get that privacy.
because I watched an interview. Well, it was on the Geordie podcast, and he was saying like he's always had the issue of being depressed. Really, like he's always had it around, even when he was in his
Tyson
youth.
Fury or
Yeah, Fury.
Right.
Like he had it in his youth as well, even before he had a name for himself. So it's been following him along the way. It's not because of the fame. The fame probably
It's
affected
probably
it
affected
even
it,
more.
Yeah,
That's
in a
what
way.
brought it to the point of him wanting to end his life and everything.
Mhm.
That's probably what's actually brought it to that point.
Yeah, for sure.
But he doesn't really show it. He doesn't show that there's something going on in the back of his head that makes him,
No,
not
yeah,
feel that
you
way.
feel him.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
a strong,
a
he's a
lot of
strong
people-
figure. He's
Yeah.
definitely a strong figure
That's
because when he talks shit inside his press conferences, he's always coming out on top, and none of it he takes to heart. Like I get it's just trash talk anyway. You're not meant to do
Yeah,
that.
you're
It's just to like publicise the fight and get more attention. And eyes looking towards the fight, ready and optimism for it to happen. But yeah, he doesn't take anything to heart from like when you see him on TV. Like he's always quite confident. Even on the interviews recently where he's been talking about him being depressed and everything, he seems quite comfortable with like everything he says. Like he's not a nervous guy at all. But
I mean, a lot of people who go through depression in their life don't really show it, do they? Like,
yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
defense.
can be hard to spot something
Open
like
up
that.
and stuff like that.
yeah, that's true.
You don't want to show like your feelings.
And it could be the case even more so with like celebrities and boxers and that, because obviously like it's gonna get leaked out.
Yeah,
And that
that's
will
true.
affect it again. People know he's depressed.
Yeah. No, he seems like a decent guy. Like he's never like, from what I've known, he's said anything wrong or anything. Like he's pretty straightforward in general.
Hmm.
But what do you think of him and Darren Till with Darren Till bringing him into UFC world and training?
Oh, UFC training.
Yeah, like he's been training him now and again, you know, to see what he's capable of and whether he could be good enough to actually be in the sport of UFC.
How long has he been doing that for?
It's not for too long, is it? He's only been doing it recently, so yeah. But in it, I watched like an interview with Darren Till talking about, you know, Fury and how he's doing. Like he's saying, you know, his agility is on point really for, you know, actually be a fighter in the UFC.
Yeah.
So nothing's really stopping him. So, and he's already got the fame to actually be a fighter. Like he's got the name, and a lot of the fighters in the UFC don't have a name to the face. Like you'll hear the name, but they're not like any famous figure, and they're not bringing any hype to the fight. Yeah, exactly. So like, that, you know, you won't get enough people watching the fight, and in the end, no one will actually stream the fights because they're not good enough for revenue. So if you bring like Fury into it, you'll get all the old supporters of Fury watching UFC. So it's not a bad move, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, well, they would have known that, wouldn't they? Oh, it would be
Yeah, true. Well, I think he's ideal, especially to like train with Darren Till. You know, in Liverpool, like they're both from the same. You know, they're both from the UK, so they kind of relate to each other and kind of understand both of their worlds and come and meet. You know, have a bridge and talk together about it. Yeah. So they can understand each other with both of them being from the same country. So it's pretty decent. But what else about Fury? So he said about Logan Paul saying KSI, no, Logan Paul would actually win the fight over KSI, but you know that's a bit wrong there.
I mean, even Justin Bieber was backing Logan Paul, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He said something like, "Oh, Logan's gonna like put his head in or something like." He said something punch
No, Justin Bieber's like, he doesn't know what he's on about. Like, to be fair, I don't think him and Justin was even that close. Like,
I didn't even know they associated it. It's like, what?
Like, I know Logan was on, you know, had a contract with Disney and everything, but you wouldn't think their worlds would cross. Like, Justin is music, yeah, and Logan's entertainment. I know they're both entertainment, but his entertainment for shows is totally different from what it is. But yeah, you just wouldn't think their worlds would cross. And if you see on the post fight of like them like getting to grips with Logan's law, Justin and that actually made like a little bit of a huddle, you know, like actually inside the locker room of where Logan actually set up and ready, you know, like with his with his hands getting taped up ready for the fight and everything. There is like huddled, just like together, like talking. Like they seem pretty close. I've never ever seen them about together. Like he hasn't even featured on like Logan Paul's podcast. So why is Justin Bieber that ass, even if he's not even being featured on any of his videos or even his podcast?
No, yeah.
Like why would he have the decency to turn up?
He's had different guests on his podcast, like before the fight. He had like, he's mad.
Yeah,
he even had his brother on the podcast. You know, Deji even had him on his podcast at one point. You would have thought. Yeah. Deji's
another thing. Like he even said to Logan on Twitter afterwards, after the fight, "Oh, you know, it's not a big deal, man. You know, you did really well still." Is that even right to do?
I mean, he was saying Logan was gonna win.
Like the KSI.
Yeah, even Deji was saying he was
gonna win. KSI and Deji, you just don't know. Like, I think they don't like each other, and they're just doing it so there's no. You know, they're trying to build in this fake relationship. You know, of them actually getting on a bit, so like people stop talking.
I think there's something there, like, because it's family. I think there is something there, like, they're not completely like hating.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, after all, everything what they were going through, I suppose it takes time to rebuild.
It just seems fake though. Like KSI, when I watch KSI's videos on YouTube, he wants to say stuff about Deadger, but he's like, oh, I can't do it. Like, he wants to say something, but he won't do it. So I think he knows Deadger will react badly to what he's about to say. And he doesn't want to end up starting it all again with the beef that they had.
Yeah.
What was that?
So they had a massive beef happened between Deadger and KSI because Randolph, KSI's filmmaker, basically said in like a Family Fortunes like video saying he was asked a question, name a dad YouTube channel, he said Deadger. And obviously Deadger wouldn't be too happy with him. Then they had diss tracks. Randolph and
Yeah, because he started saying stuff about his wife.
Randolph and Deadger had diss tracks between each other. Then Deadger got the impression that KSI has been leaking information to Randolph about Deadger's past. So that's why he got so much information on Deadger. But half of it was fabricated anyway.
I mean, you could tell the diss tracks were going through, because obviously if he raps, he's a rapper as well, isn't he?
Yeah, it's not a good one.
You don't chat shit about a guy's wife who raps.
Yeah.
Because they just distract you.
Me personally, I feel, you know, they're close. It's just, they're just, you know, doing this for attention, so that, you know,
I don't even think that, because Deadger, KSI came out and said 3 times now that Deadger hasn't even privately messaged KSI saying, well done on winning the fight. Like, I know you could lie about saying he hasn't messaged her, but, like, that's, KSI doesn't
He didn't go to the fight,
No.
Why?
I think it was, you know his dog that he did have?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. His dog was
so
took.
it was a court.
His dog was took in by the police because of its breed. You know, because of
well, then it is.
apparently it's quite aggressive as a breed, but the actual dog isn't even like their dog wasn't even aggressive.
Well, apparently it bit someone as well. Like
yeah, but apparently that was a lie as well.
Yeah, he was saying like it was like a nip or something.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even as bad as.
Yeah, no, it's wrong. It's a shame that to see that.
People probably did it for like just because she knows who he is, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Shouldn't get a bit.
Yeah, should get a lot out of it. Whoever bought it.
Yeah, probably just trying to get a bit of kind. Like,
true.
This sweet kind. But no, he didn't go to the fight. He didn't go.
No, the fight wasn't all that great. Like, I didn't watch the undercards, but I've heard things about it. It doesn't sound the most amazing. The undercards that you could watch.
I mean, I only watched the highlights on KSI and Logan Paul, but Jake Paul, did he fight that?
No, they're doing that for a separate event.
They're doing that.
Yeah, they're doing that for a separate.
They've been ducking him for however long it's been now.
Yeah, so they're doing that for a separate event.
And they're only doing that
so they're carrying it on.
So they're doing that so everyone will stay on the zone up until past Christmas. So they'll have them for near enough a full year. So all these new users.
They also did it as well because the KSI Logan they made it professional, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then like they were saying like it's like you were saying before with the Fury like going over to UFC, you know, for followers to watch more UFC.
Yeah.
They kind of made it professional, didn't they? I mean, like said like, oh, we only want professionals on the cards, and they made them professional for that fight because they wanted people because they knew how hyped it was, and they wanted like them to buy it on the box office.
Yeah.
So like they made them professional. So this Jake and Anderson Gibb fight wasn't. Has Jake Paul turned professional or not? I think is it?
No.
I don't know.
Not yet.
I doubt.
But
I don't think he does. Like, he'll get his license before the time.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not doing it at the same time because they're more focused on having like actual.
No, they just want to keep all the users into the zone because that's what I've seen. Like, they just want to keep the attention focused on using that platform as a streaming stuff. Streaming.
Well, yeah, there's that as well. It's like pro the boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, like the YouTube boxing. Because I'll get back to that. He said he wanted to fight again. as well.
Yeah, he did say that, but I don't think.
I don't know if anyone is.
He won't train. Like, I think Dej has technique, but he won't train. I don't think he.
Like he's not got like, enough.
Yeah, he doesn't have the
willpower.
No, he doesn't have the willpower to actually go and have the initiative to actually get somewhere in his training and actually get into the fight. You know, get into the ring and actually do something. Because there's.
I mean, if he did though, I'm not gonna lie. It would be
His ability in the first fight was pretty good. Like, he gave Jake Paul a nosebleed and everything. He got his nose. So it's not too bad going, considering he wasn't even in the same camp as like Vidal or KSI. He wasn't even within that camp near the end. So he actually did something by his own. Well, he didn't do it by his own, but he had trainers in the UK, which wasn't as good. So it does show that he has some ability, which isn't all that bad, really. So. But did you hear about what happened in the crowd at the KSI fight? Did you hear about, you know who Bradley Martin is? He's a gym YouTuber, so he does like weights and everything, you know, like fitness and whatever, anything related to fitness and challenge videos, and he kind of does the same as Steve will do it, like challenge videos where you eat so many like burgers or something in 10 minutes or whatever, certain things like that.
Oh yeah, and like something like say like this in a 24-hour.
That's it, yeah. So what happened in the crowd? You know Vitali as well. You've heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy that got hit in the head by a ball and dislocated his jaw. Now he's a fucking wrong. That's that guy. Yeah. Well, yeah. They what was it? Oh, Vitali was getting in the... No, he shoved Bradley Martin back. Yeah. Then Bradley Martin was like, oh, why would you do that, mate? Then he just like full on punched Vitali in the head. That was the gist of it, really. Everyone was just dead shot that even happened. Do you think that, you know, like, Bradley should have done that? Like, just because he shoved him a tiny bit. Like, Bradley's this massive steroid guy, and he shoved him, and that's how he reacts.
Well.
Like, it's not right. But, you know, do you not think of anything?
It's just mad, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Why? Like, you can't really think of anything else. Like,
I think they
why
might
would
have
you
been,
like do a guy that's like?
I think they
he's
might have
like a
been
steroid
drunk as
guy.
well, though, because they did have a bar room where they all went before the fight, and when they actually went out into the fan seats, they did not all look that you know, that they didn't really look in a mental state, so they looked a bit off it really.
I actually like see it,
Yeah.
but I get where you're going.
Yeah, it's quite an aggressive
Yeah.
conference between the both of them, but it's fun. I enjoy it. So. It made the fight made the event a lot interesting than what it should have been, so I'm not complaining. But, yeah, let's talk about Vitaly and what he wore about it, you know, in the actual event. So, neither of you will know this, but on the back of his shirt it said, "Fuck YouTube." And this is all because he has his own streaming platform on. What?
What's it called?
I'm doing it now. Yeah, so Vitaly has his own website that is used for it's an adult website with adult videos on. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's what he does now. And his wife, his girlfriend, promoted the entire website in the first place in the World Cup. I think you know about it, where woman walks onto the World Cup pitch.
I think yeah.
That's his girlfriend.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So it's like that's self promotion. So it's all planned. She didn't like do it for the fun of it. It was all planned. He wanted her to do it.
I saw something vaguely.
Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's really up.
It's really bad. But now he's making loads of money off this website. It's probably the best movie that he's made in ages. Like originally he was doing all these fake pranks and everything.
Oh yeah.
That was just a bit. It's not good though. It's not good content, especially when everyone realizes that it's all fake. It's not fun to hurt that. But yeah, it's
yeah, when they deny
YouTube.
that it is fake, when they say, "Oh, it's not fake,"
yeah,
but it is.
yeah, true.
Like you can tell, like it is. Like you see that so in so many of these like channels that do like prank videos. Like what's that guy? Is it Ben Phillips or something?
Yeah.
They're fake.
Who was watching that?
I can't.
Oh
remember.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah. So
yeah.
someone that we know was watching that, and I
Oh, in
didn't,
the
I didn't
background,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I didn't even catch on to it at first until I heard like bang like that. That they always scripted to plays. Like
It's about how the guy. What's the other guy called him?
Elliot, yeah,
Oh yeah.
Ben and Elliot, yeah, and
He goes sick and he's just like,
Son.
bro.
yeah,
Like,
Oh, yeah.
don't go like that, man. It's fake.
When he says, I'm sorry, bro.
yeah.
That's what he says.
Sorry, bro, like that, or some shit like that. It's just like.
Man.
Like 5 years ago, I was so gullible and to believe in every single video that happened.
Yeah, I used to watch them.
Like, I actually
I
enjoyed
didn't really
it.
watch them in the first place, but
I do.
I thought they were real, and I was just like,
Yeah, but on Facebook, there is literally going all out with.
I don't even know what they're doing at the minute. I've
They're
not
still
like,
doing the
watched the
same.
videos.
I think someone said some shit about them, and Ben was like, "Fuck off, mate," on Twitter. I can't remember who
They
said
brought
it.
in like that girl and like they got like a house and like they brought in like a girl, haven't they?
I
And
don't
she's
know.
like
Honestly.
she's like living in a house and like she gets pranked on as well.
So
I
like, the
think
last,
she pranks.
the
Elliot
last
as
video
well.
I've seen of them two, it was like from 2 years ago, and it was like confronting my biggest hater, and they like knock on. No, I think they like lied saying they won. This guy won the lottery. Then like Ben turned up to the door with Elliot, and he knocked on the door, and the guy came out, and he just started squaring up to them instantly, and I was like, "This is 100% fake." Like you can't be shitting me. I think that spoiled it all for them. Like that
I think we should have
entire chain of videos is a spoiler.
when they first started. I think there was a lot better, you know, like making the prank, making it look real. But I think now they're just sort of like.
Yeah, I think they're slowly.
I think they.
Learning
I
out
think
about
they don't even
this.
like bother about it's fake.
I
About
think
it's being fake.
leading on to that, like one group of like YouTubers that really pissed me off. Have you heard about what's his name? Touch the Light. Have you heard of him?
Oh yeah.
And that Miller. No.
oh,
I know that he does
Yeah.
reading
really
my friend's
thrown around.
suicide and stuff.
There
Like that.
and that Joe, the boxer that was in the first fight, the KSI fight, that Joe something. What, JMX?
Oh,
His
James.
brother, like his younger brother,
Yeah.
is within that group of YouTube as well.
Oh,
And that guy, you don't know this, but there's a guy that went out of high school called Tamu. What the fuck is he doing?